Right. Do you know that people with autotopagnosia literally cannot tell their elbow from their ass? They can't tell their nose from their chest.
What?
So, this is a condition where people, it's like their, is it kinesthesis, where you can feel where your arms and things are? They cannot quantify where things are on their own body
without looking at it.
If you said to them, "Show me where your elbow is," they wouldn't know where to point. But if you showed on someone else where that if you pointed at someone and said, "What's this?" they'd be able to tell you elbow. And it's just they can't sort of in their brain place where that particular.
So if I had this disease,
yeah,
you would say, "Simon, where's your elbow?"
And you'd be,
but I know. Surely I've got to learn. I've learned where it is.
Well, this is it. You know where it is because you've we all learn that we've got 5 senses, don't we, or whatever they are.
There's way more than 5
exactly.
senses.
There's 15, 20, or whatever there is. So one of them is knowing where your limbs are, and I think they call it kinesthetic.
But then that would be like, okay, so I've got my eyes closed and I put my hand behind my back, and this disease would be like, I don't know where my hand is. But if I look and see my hand behind my back, surely I know I can be like, it's behind my back.
Well,
it would be like if you were putting your hand behind my back.
All right, so autotopagnosia is a form of agnosia characterized by the inability to localize and orient different parts of the body. The psychoneurological disorder has been referred to as body image agnosia or samotopagnosia. Samotopagnosia, I hope I'm saying that right, has been argued to be a better suited term to describe the condition. Here we go. So if we open that up, it's from the Greek, that's really small, and gnosis, meaning without knowledge, topos meaning place, and auto meaning oneself. So it virtually translates to the lack of knowledge about one's own space and is clinically described as such. It's characterized with the inability
to go down to some case studies because this is too sciencey. I'm getting confused. Or symptoms.
Symptoms, here you go. So patients with autotopagnosia exhibit an inability to locate parts of their own body, the body of the examiners, or the part of the representation of a human body. Deficiencies can be in localizing parts of certain area of the body or the entire body. So, hang on, but why? Why? That's what we want to know. Free vision and no vision conditions. Hang on. Here we go. Test for, but they did loads of tests and treatment. As autotopagnosia arises from neurological and irreversible damage, options regarding symptoms, reversal, or control are limited. As of April 2010, there are no known specific treatments for autotopagnosia.
I still don't know if they can identify where their hand is by looking at it.
It doesn't seem that way. Hang on. So, all right.
Okay,
so
there's different types.
There's different tests. There's different tests. So body localization, free vision, and no vision conditions. So the specifications: verbal command, point to self. Examiner names a body part, and the subjects are instructed to point to that on themselves. So the exploratory approach assesses. Hang on, did they have any results there?
Okay, it seems like there are different conditions and different levels of the condition, and some people can't even do it when they're like looking at hands and they can't say that's
exactly.
a hand.
I think it's down to a loss of something in the brain, as far as I can tell. And different people, as you say, have different levels of it. Depending, some can, if they can see what they're looking at, they can figure it out. But if others just have no concept of what a particular part of their body is. I thought. I collected together some other interesting symptoms. Syndromes. Have you ever heard of the Jerusalem syndrome?
No.
All right. So this is actually this is one of those ones that you go, what? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
So Jerusalem syndrome is a group of mental phenomena involving the presence of religiously themed obsessive ideas, typically when people go to a religious place of worship. So it might be Mecca, it might be Jerusalem, it might be wherever. And they are just overtaken by a feeling of divinity, and
them being divine,
of divinity itself. And so they often wear white robes. They'll grow out their beards and things like. I'm not joking. All right.
No, I can believe that. Think about all those dudes who go to like India and to do yoga, and then they become
yogis.
Yeah, or I don't know. Is this just a trope? But I swear this happens. Or like people go on to do spiritual things and become super spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a medical condition?
I want to try and. Here we go. This is from the Telegraph.
You got Jerusalem Syndrome.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh, that's very dramatic. There's a. Oh, okay. No, that's not real. That's a.
It's a man coming off a cross, pretty bloody. It's not real.
So hang on, here we go. So Jerusalem Syndrome, a well-documented phenomenon where foreign visits suffer psychotic delusions that they are figures from the Bible or harbingers of the end, or harbingers of the end of days.
Wait, so I thought you said it was when they become overcome with spiritual feelings, or do they think they are figures from spirituality?
I think they believe that they have been overtaken by spirit,
a specific thing.
Spirit. I think this sort of has different levels. I don't think everyone's. Here we go. Hang on. So types. There's types. Type 1, Jerusalem Syndrome imposed on a previous psychotic illness. This refers to individuals who already diagnosed as a psychotic illness before their visit to Jerusalem. They have typically gone to the city because of the influence of religious ideas, with the goal or mission in mind that they need to be completed on arrival or during the stay. Type 2 is this
dude, this is too much reading Wikipedia. We're never going to figure this out.
This is a shame. And then, well, just to quickly run through a few others. The foreign accent syndrome, people that have been knocked out and woken up with foreign accents.
So
go. Some people wake up speaking with a French accent.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Strangelove Syndrome is when people's one hand stops working. If you think like so Dr. Strangelove from James Bond. But have you
Dr.
seen
Strangelove is not from James Bond.
It is.
Is it?
I think so. That's James Bond,
isn't it? Is that Strangelove? I thought Strangelove was the
Alien Hand
I've heard
Syndrome.
of Alien Hand Syndrome. That's where you can't control one of your hands. It's like, it seems to be independently.
Exactly. It's like a Scary Movie 2. My germs.
Just search Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove. I'm pretty sure it's James Bond. Dr. Strange, American brigadier put the world on the edge of a nuclear catastrophe.
Yeah, that's the movie. Dr. Strangelove and How I Learned to Stop Worrying About the Bomb.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
God, he just looks like
He does look like a James Bond.
Looks like a James Bond, very.